Hello people. Today we're doing a very different kind of video. A video in which I take you into the depths of my boredom and together we make a masterpiece. I haven't painted in a few weeks and I like painting especially when I am stressed. And part of this whole quarantine thing has made me slightly stressed and longing to paint. So, we are going to paint together.
To start with, I got out my canvas and charcoal pencils and started drawing the proportions so that I would be able to know exactly where her face would be and well, she doesn't actually have a face, but you know, the bouquet and the guitar and everything else that she needed for her wonderful painting so that it would look realistic and like the picture. Here I am just really struggling on proportions and eating chocolate frosting.
Well, ladies and gents, wow, that is a Lego car, my goodness. It's been 41 minutes. 41 minutes. Finally have the proportions right. I still think they're wrong, but they're good enough for us to start painting after I check how much longer it is till dinner time.
I ended up eating dinner and changing my clothes into comfy lounge clothes and started painting. So we started with the background, which was gray and whites, so that is what you see me doing here. And I waited for everyone to leave before I turned on my soundtrack music, which I honestly enjoy very much. While painting, I thought about a million different things and kept texting people, so that's why you see me picking up my phone, because it's boring to it's boring to paint all by yourself. And I also was drinking tea and just trying to let everything go, I guess, because it's a relaxing experience. And then I finished the background. And here I am getting ready to paint her skirt. Her skirt was a very painful process because I'm terrible at painting fabric. But it actually doesn't look so bad when you look at it far away in this movie clip, I guess. In real life, it looked absolutely horrendous. But you just gotta keep painting. And yeah, so that is what I'm doing here.
Have you noticed a difference in the lighting, maybe? I probably should turn on the lamp over there, but I haven't yet. So, what time is it? The phone's over there, so I don't want to check. But, I think it's close to 9. I'm not sure. Oh, here's a device with a clock. And this, okay, it's almost 9. 3 minutes till 9. I procrastinate a lot. I had moments where I wanted to destroy the painting and I questioned my whole entire existence. I ate dinner. I had family time. And the painting is still very far from being finished. I went ahead and finished her dress. Well, until I can add more touches and decide whether I like it or not. And I'm working on her hat, which means I think I'm happy with her hat until I have the flowers and the arm there to tell if it's like countering. So I'm kind of hoping, like with the background, when I did the red on the background, it looked so drastic. So drastic. And so once I put the red on the dress, though, it didn't look quite so drastic. So I'm trying to see if maybe with flowers would tone it down a little bit. But now I'm hungry again because I only ate beans for dinner. And not everybody's asleep yet. In fact, a sister is coming over here to examine why I'm talking to a camera. So I shall report soon.
After eating a scrumptious burrito, I came back and started painting again. This time I was working on her arm, and that was actually probably the easiest part of the whole entire painting. I am also working on her hat a bit, touching it up because they have similar coloring, and now I might actually be moving on. I'm doing her other arm. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here, and I'm just like, huh? It's been a while since I painted this, okay? Only 2 days, but that's still a while. So it was really kind of hard to focus sometimes because I just wanted to do everything except paint, but we did it.
Okay, hi lovelies. So, while we were waiting for a bit of the paint to dry, I have no idea how close you are to my face, so if this is uncomfortable, I apologize. Anyway, I was saying, oh yes, we were waiting for the paint to dry. So, as an average human being, I am breaking all the ration rules by having 2 dinners and now 2 cups of coffee. So, we are watching. Hold on. It's a satisfying drip, 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 drip. And it's not focusing. Drip, 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 drip. Okay, there's this weird fact about this that it always like takes a break before it starts again. So I also need to go find my next battery, which I was charging this earlier. So we need to go find that.
After finding the battery and having a cup of fresh hot coffee, I came back and started working on the bouquet. Now, I was really, really nervous about the bouquet because I'm not very good at painting flowers, and I was trying to figure out how much detail is too much detail, but like how little detail could I get away with. So I started out very well, and you can kind of see that the bouquet kind of goes downhill after a while. But now I was listening to my own soundtrack, and not soundtrack, playlist, that's the word. And I was just honestly having fun. Half the time I was bouncing in my seat while I was painting, which isn't very good for painting, but hey, have your own dance party, right? And also, by this time, my average friends had gone to bed, and so I had no one to text. Actually, I take that back because apparently I'm texting someone. Anyway, you get the idea. So, I just painted for a while.
Guys, it is almost 11:30 and the bouquet is finished. It looks really flat, not gonna lie. Like, it I think the top red rose right there needs some help. And over here really needs some help. And that yellow flower needs help. But you know, that is what it is. So I'm going to work on the red flower. And then we're going to tackle that monstrosity of a guitar. I have eaten alarming amounts of chocolate. Ew, that's paint. That's not chocolate. I mean, I'm sorry. My dog's looking at me like I'm an insane person because she knows that it's our bedtime. I just finished washing the brushes, putting away the paint, and cleaning my makeup brushes just for good measure. And I'm waiting 4 more minutes before I can sign my name on my masterpiece because I think it's done until I wake up tomorrow and see a new thing to do. I'm at this point like where my face feels really puffy because I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm so tired except that I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and like it's been 7 hours since I started painting. 7 hours. The bottom. Just got red paint on my lips. Starting to doubt all reality. That's okay. I just know that I'm going to flop in bed and go to sleep, which doesn't usually happen, so.